Hey everyone, today is going to be part one of a four-part series for beginner traders to learn how to start a demo account so they can practice trading and get used to a platform. Next episode will be about money management, and then part three will be about trading psychology, and then part four we're going to start trading with real money, and I'll show you how to get all that set up and get going. If you're a subscriber, thanks for coming back. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That way you can keep up with the upcoming parts of this series and any future videos. So today what we're going to cover is picking a broker, and I'm going to share which broker that I use and how to get comfortable with their platforms and start trading on a demo account so that you can get used to being in the market and placing trades and stop losses and things like that. So if you do a Google search, you could find a broker. There's dozens of them. In the US, there's really four top brokers: Forex.com, Oanda, Interactive Brokers, and TD Ameritrade. And I've used all of them at some point in time in my career, but my current broker is Oanda, and so that's who I'm basically going to cover today, and get you used to their platforms and opening a demo account, and tell you some of the good things that Oanda has going for them. First of all, they have awesome customer service. I've had to call them multiple times. Not really that I've had a problem, but just a question. And they are easy to talk to, and they definitely help you out. Also, it's really easy to open multiple accounts with Oanda. So just within a couple minutes you can click and open a new account and name it whatever you want. That way you can divide up your money and use different strategies in different accounts and keep things organized. That way you're not confusing different strategies or different trades in each account. You can keep everything separated and organized, and that helps a lot. Also, Oanda offers fractional trading so that you can trade just a single unit, whereas most other brokers require you to trade in increments of 1,000 units. So it's really easy for beginner traders to be able to implement their money management system on a small account as if it were a large account, so that you can more precisely allocate the correct amount of funds to a trade to match the risk that you're going for. So today we're going to just go to Oanda's website. We're going to start a demo account. We're going to make a few trades just so that you can see how it all works, and I'm going to go through the platform with you. I'm going to show you the platform that I use when I'm looking at charts and how I place my trades, and that way you can get going today on practicing and learning how to place trades and get started. So let's go to the computer, and we will go to Oanda's website. We'll start a demo account, and we will start trading. Alright, so we're here at Oanda's homepage, and I will leave a link to that this website in my description below, and it's oanda.com if you want to just follow along. And if you want to go to menu, we'll go down to trading, and you're going to go right here to try demo. So we're going to click that. Okay, it's going to bring up this little form right here where you enter your name, email, you pick a username and a password. You do enter your country and phone number, and there's a good chance that they'll call you and just ask you about your trading and ask you if you're interested in opening a live account. You could just tell them that you're not ready, or that you'd like to wait, and give them a time frame if they ask for it. But you could tell them 6 months to a year or anything like that. They're not really pushy about it. And so once you get all that filled out, you'll hit sign up. It'll automatically make you a demo trading account. Okay, on the next screen, it's going to ask you to download one of their platforms, which on the web platform, you just click launch, and it'll take you to their web platform in your browser, and you can trade from that anywhere. And I'll go over a better option for the web browser here in a minute, but first we're going to start with the Trade with Oanda desktop. So we're going to download that. I've already got it downloaded on my desktop, so it's ready to go, and we'll skip ahead and open up the practice account. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to open up the Oanda practice account, and it's got a separate platform from the real account, so make sure that you go and click on the Oanda desktop practice when you open up the application on your computer. Okay, so that's going to come up, and you're going to log in with your username and password that you just selected on the sign up form. And that's going to bring up the charting platform. Okay, understand. Okay, it's going to bring up this, and it should look like this when you first open it, and you can change how this looks in the settings. But it'll have your chart right here. This will be where your open orders go once you place trades. Your account summary right here, if you'll look, it'll have $100,000 that you can trade with starting out, and it's just fake money so that you can get used to taking trades and getting used to their platform and being in the market. And if you wanted to change any of this right here, you just click this button right there, and you can see all these other options that you can select. And I typically keep my balance up right here. That'll show how much money I actually have in my account, taking into consideration any closed trades. Realized P&L is your profit and loss from closed trades that are no longer open in the market. So that will be your deposits once you open a real account, plus your realized P&L is your balance. And then any unrealized P&L is going to be any open trades you currently have, and that will subtract from your balance to give you your net asset value. That's the current value of your account with open trades included. And so I like to keep that balance up right there. So down here we have a list of different currencies that you can trade, and this is just a favorites list that you can change at any point in time. And you can go to settings right here and add and remove currencies so that you can get the currencies that you prefer. And I really stick with just the majors, like the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, Great British pound, Euro dollar. Let's see, the Japanese yen, the Canadian dollar, the Swiss franc, New Zealand dollar, and then the US dollar, of course. And I keep basically any variation of those. So there's about 28 pairs that I look at. So you could just click any of these pairs that you want to add. Let's go with the Australian, the Canadian dollar, the euro to the Australian dollar, and we're going to click add. It'll bring it right here. And I like to keep mine in order. So usually on my main platform, I kick these all off and add them alphabetically because it bothers me. But you just click apply right there, save, that'll close, and it updates this list right here. And if you want to just see all the currencies, you just click Forex, and there's like 80 currencies right here to choose from. And in future videos I'll go over why a lot of these aren't worth trading, and it makes it difficult to profit from. But you know, there's definitely potential or opportunities to be found in any of these currencies. It's just how you look at them and what you prefer to trade. So we'll go to favorites, and currently we have the euro to the dollar chart up, and we're going to just glance at that and say, let's take a buy trade just to see how to take a trade and what to look for in the trade window. So when you click either buy or sell right here, it's going to bring up this window, and it's going to show you what the current price is right now. It's going to show you if you're buying or selling, and you can change that at any time. Even after you've clicked over here, you can change your mind afterwards. And it shows you how many units available. So with $100,000 of fake money, we could take on 4.4 million units of this currency. And that's going to change with each currency because the margin required for each currency is going to be different. So for instance, this is the euro to the US dollar. Okay, you currently have available 4.4 million units. Okay, so let's close that out and we'll see what the Great British pound has. See right here, it's only got 1.5 because it requires more margin to trade the Great British pound than it does the euro. So let's go back to the euro dollar. We're going to buy it, and we are going to, let's just use 10,000 units for now. Okay, so when you do that, it will show you what your pips are worth right here. So each pip is going to be $1, and a pip is going to be the 4th decimal place on this currency. It's only different on the yen pairs. See how they only have 4 digits total, and there's 2 after the decimal. So the second place after the decimal is going to be your pip value. So in this instance, 1 pip is $1, so every pip that this currency moves is going to make you $1. So we're gonna say take profit at, let's go to the top of this range right here. It's 113.93. So we're gonna come up here and type in 113.93 and a stop loss of, we want to go right below this low and then give ourselves a little bit of room. Okay, so you got all these lows right here too. You got to keep that into consideration. And that's, we'll go over more detail of this in future videos, but just so that you know how I look at it, you can go ahead and start placing stops at better positions. At 113.40, we'll go with that for now. Okay. So now, if you take a look down here, it tells you exactly how much money you're going to make if this trade goes your way, and it tells you how much money you're going to lose if it doesn't go your way. It shows you the trade value, so we don't actually have $11,000 invested in this currency, but since currencies are traded with leverage, that is how much money you're actually putting into the market. It's not your money, but that is what your trade value is worth. So below here it shows margin required is $227. That's what you're actually investing in this currency. So you put $227 towards this currency. You can open 10,000 units into a trade, and this is what you're actually trading with. So we're going to hit submit. Click. Order executed. Okay, so now it has this blue triangle right here that shows we've taken a trade at that price, shows our target, shows our stop. And if you want, you can always grab this and hit modify stop and move it around. We could drop it down below these lows here, but that's a little more risk than I'd be willing to take right there. You could move this closer, change it as you go. And then once we go up here to our trades, it shows the trades that we are in. So currently we are down $1.70 on this trade. And if we wanted to close it, we would just click on the trade itself. It's marked as closed here, and you hit submit. And now it's closed. So then you can go to activity, and it shows you all the trades that you've taken and the outcome for those trades. So now you can see over here we have realized P&L of a negative $1.50, and it updated our balance to reflect that. Alright, so with that, I'm going to show you the platform that I typically use when I'm looking at charts, and I will bring that up right now. Okay, this is tradingview.com, and this is what I usually use for my charting platform. I don't trade from here, even though you can. You can select this right here, click Oanda, click Demo for this instance, and hit Continue. And it will bring up this where we will log in with the same username and password that you used on Oanda's platform. And you'll sign in, and it shows your account right here. Make sure that's selected and hit Allow. Okay, so that'll load. Account summary. Okay, oh, this is my other demo account. I apologize. I opened two for this video and ended up using the other one. But anyways, this shows your balance, and it'll show your transaction history and your positions, and you can trade from this as well. You just have to, when you go to a currency up here, you would pick Oanda. Okay, and so then you'll hit buy 10,000 units, and this is less detailed as Oanda's trading platform. I just feel like the charting package is much better than what Oanda has in their standard platform. And I was going to note this earlier, but Oanda's web platform is actually directly from TradingView's charts. Their chart looks exactly like this. The only difference is how the trade buttons and everything are laid out on their web platform. And so they trust TradingView already, and TradingView is a very good resource. So you can trade from here and do everything you can from a normal platform, but really what I use it for is mainly for charting purposes. Once I find a trade that I like on TradingView, I will go to my phone and I place the trade on my phone. Owanda's app, FX Trade, is really good, and it gives you the same detail that their trading on, or excuse me, that their desktop platform has, like showing margin available, margin used, units available on a trade, your take profit. It shows the dollar amount that you're going to make if you are successful, and it shows what your stop loss will be worth if it goes against you. And so you get all that detail in the palm of your hand, and you can trade from anywhere. And if you actually want to look at charts that have infinite indicators and all kinds of other resources like on TradingView, then you can just use that while you're on your computer. Also, TradingView has an app on your phone that you can use, and I do use that for looking at charts when I'm away from my computer. And so I'll go to TradingView's app, look at the charts, go back to Owanda's app, place the trade. And it's not the most convenient way to do it, but it works for me, and that's how I prefer it. So you got to find what works best for you as far as your trading platform that you prefer and how you want to place those trades. So with all of that, I would like to show you one more thing on here, just so you can kind of get the feel for the market, looking at trades, looking for opportunities, and trying to learn how to see the market. And I feel strongly that you should have your own viewpoints of the market, but I feel it's really important to learn from somebody when you're starting out. I personally didn't do that like I should have starting out. It was a really long road, and I preferred that if I'm going to help anybody, that I share in advance some of the tricks that I have found. If you go over here and click this button and go to the home page of TradingView, I'm just going to leave the charts. Okay, so this is their home page. When you go to tradingview.com, this is what will come up. And you can go over here to ideas, go to asset class, and we're currently trading currencies. But it shows all other markets. TradingView can be used for stocks, futures, commodities, currencies, cryptocurrencies. There's so much that you can do on this website. It's unbelievable, and you can use advanced charting on all of that. But anyways, here are ideas for the Forex market. So if you're not sure what trades to take starting out because you're new, and that's fine. Everybody starts somewhere. Just look through all of these. This is basically, you can glance through here, and people have done all the work for you as far as analyzing trades, and you can see how they view the market. You can see what they expect the market to do in coming days, and you can just say, let's second chance to sell the Australian dollar. So you click that, and it'll bring this up right here. And so they're expecting it to go down. Well, you can click this play button and play the last few candles up to current price and see what it's actually done. So we click play, and you can see it actually has come down. So this person may be correct. And then it shows you what their target is and what their stop loss is up here. And sometimes they put a description or a better detailed analysis down here below the chart. But this is a really handy tool if you're not sure what to do or where to look, and you just want some guidance to get started. Now, take each of these with a grain of salt. You don't want to just click and say, okay, I like that, let's go with that. You want to do your own analysis as well, but learning and starting out, you need to see what other people see and how they view the market. And so I feel like this is a really helpful tool for getting started. Okay, to wrap up, I want to just encourage you to start a demo account, start trading, get in the market, start feeling the flow of the market and getting used to watching the charts and seeing how price moves. In part 2, we are going to go over money management. I'm going to share a few different styles of trading and a few different styles of money management so you can see what fits best for you. And if you like this video, please leave a comment below. Ask a question. Anything I didn't cover that you want to know about, ask me a question and I'll get right back to you. And then we'll see you in part 2. Thanks for joining.